I know I'm late, but I wanted to give my perspective on this. On this Canadian fires, New York, glass cloud city, and all what it means from a occult spiritual lens. So here's what I see. First things first, whether it was started intentionally or nature, spirit is doing some work. Spirit is giving a message. They are saying something, or they are setting up for something, because we don't know how the effects of this are going to play out. It could get interesting. You got one of the biggest cities covered in smoke. Got it looking like a Dune film, like a Mad Max film, looking like the Dust Bowl. But symbolically, what we're dealing with is there's something in the air. It's a murky air, clouded air. So with that being said, what that means is the people of New York may be having a clouded mind. Or if you want to use New York being a symbolic of America or the Western civilization, the people have a clouded mind. Now, if this is intentional, this means they are clouding the minds of the people with what is going on right now. So now what is going on right now outside of this? Now, I've been locked into my own study, my own channels. Recently, I went to go watch Transformers and I decoded it. Check out the full decode on my Ace's Temple YouTube channel, link in bio. But I picked up on a profound occurrence. Now, stay with me here to understand this. Transformers is a film about extraterrestrials. Why in the same week this film came out, we hearing about extraterrestrials, hearing about aliens? And then it's funny because in Transformers, old girl literally said, there's a light frequency that humans cannot pick up on that they cannot see. But we can see it, and we being the Autobots, the Transformers being reflective of deities, gods. So really, you yourself, because you are a god and goddess, and you being a watcher of the film, you can see all those frequencies. Keep that in mind, because the film took place in 1994, and I was like, why does it take place in 1994 to be exact? Now, I understand it takes place before the events of the first Transformers and Sandwich Wiki, but what happened in 1994? So, spoiler alert, in the film, they go down to South America. They go down to Machu Picchu. Something else that came up in my channels that I had nothing to know about. I just was like, just started hearing Machu Picchu, and then next thing I know, it came up in Transformers. But in the film, they basically had it so the world was about to end, but then it stopped. Now, keep in mind what I said about certain people being able to pick up on what was happening. Only certain people could see the Transformers. And how I'll be telling you in these films, like in the La Palma videos, and Knock at the Cabin, they're telling you what's going on in real time through these films symbolically. At the end of the film, after everything happened, on the news in the film, it said mysterious cloud approaching city. The city looked like New York. See? So like I was saying, at the end of the film, after everything had got crazy and everything went back to normal, like in the blink of an eye, it was destruction, then it was peace. It was the ground coming up, an earthquake, then rest. Now, keep in mind, I said this film took place in 1994, and I was like, what happened in 1994? So I looked it up. And with this movie taking place in South America, and with most of it happening in South America, I went to see what happened in 1994 in South America. And see, what I found was this earthquake in Bolivia in 1994. As above, so below. And see, this is what freaked me out. I went to go see the movie on June 9th, a Friday, the day after Thursday, after premiere. This earthquake happened on June 9th. You can't make this up. So they're telling you what's going on in real time. And then this is how I connected it to New York. After all that happened at the end of the film, on the screen it said, mysterious cloud approaching city. The city looked like New York. New York itself representing America, the Western civilization. But see, it said mysterious cloud. And see, we just had them wildfires in Canada that brought smoke and created a cloudy atmosphere in New York. See what I'm saying? Transformers starts in New York. That's where the film starts, in Brooklyn. Then we just had Spider-Verse come out, and that took place in Brooklyn. It all connects. Then we have the aliens. Like I said, we have clouded thoughts, clouded mind. That's the air element. That UFO, that Project Blue Beam, hey, I'm throwing it out. I don't think it's them yet. It's a distraction. And it's real suspect because at the same time, you have all this shit in politics happening too. It's real chaotic out here. Now, me, it's not affecting me. This don't mean nothing to me. I'm just observing. What I'm telling you is do not feed into any of this. Focus on yourself. Focus on your journey. Focus on your growth. Focus on making your dreams come true. Focus on arising and controlling your beast, your Kundalini energy, and becoming a transformer, becoming your God self again. Become Noah when he got the energy of Mirage. He became the alien because he is the alien. Do not get caught up in these distractions. Get through your hero's journey, Haru. And see you on the other side. See.